Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's regular meeting of the Woburn City Council for December 19th, 2023. Just a reminder before we get started, tonight's meeting will be recorded and broadcast. With that, I would ask you to please silence your cell phones so as not to be a distraction. And if you're able, could you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, if you could please call the roll.
Councilor Campbell.
Present.
Councilor Demers.
Present.
Councilor Dillon.
Present.
Councilor DeAmbro.
Present.
Councilor Ferrillo.
Present.
Councilor Gately.
Here.
Councilor Mercer Bruin.
Here.
Councilor Viola.
Present.
President Concanon.
Present. Could I get a motion regarding the clerk pro tem?
Make a motion that Diane Stifler be sworn in as the clerk pro tempore of the council.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
I will do the honors. I
I, Diane Stifler,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will bear true faith
I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the Commonwealth of
to the
Massachusetts
Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and will support the Constitution thereof
and will support the Constitution thereof
as clerk of the City Council pro tem.
as the clerk of the City Council Pro Tem.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I
I, Diane Stifler,
do hereby accept the position
do hereby accept the position
of clerk of City Council pro tem
of clerk of City Council Pro Tem
to act in this capacity
to act in this capacity
for the purpose
for the purpose
of the City Council meetings
of the City Council meetings
of December 5th, 2023,
December 19th, 2023,
December 19th, 2023, and January 1st,
And January-
2024,
and January 1st, 2024,
and do hereby promise
and do hereby promise
to act in accordance
to act in accordance
with statutes and ordinances
with statutes and ordinances
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Thank you. And thank you for the correction.
Just getting the hang of
We
it.
have to get these things right.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion that we dispense with the reading of the previous meeting's journal and approve.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Before we get into the agenda, just if we could take a minute just to recognize the efforts of the city's workforce during yesterday's storm. I know we probably got a whole bunch of calls ourselves, and we were peppering them with calls for service. The DPW, police, fire, parks, schools, everybody stepped up. I think Woburn fared better than most in yesterday's storm. And of course, thank you to our utility partners as well. So thank you for that.
Under Mayor's Communications, a communication dated December 13th, 2023 was received from His Honor, the Mayor Scott Galvin, relative to accepting eligible grant share of funds provided Transportation Network Company Division of Department of Public Utilities in the amount of $33,530.30. Make a motion that the communication be received, made part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communication. All in favor?
Aye.
I'll make a motion that the order be adopted.
Second.
Motion second that the order be adopted. All in favor?
Aye.
Next item is another communication from the mayor dated December 13th, 2023. Authorization to accept eligible grant share of funds provided by the Community Compact Cabinets Information Technology in the amount of $105,000. I'll make a motion that we receive the communication, make it part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communication. All in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion that the order be adopted.
Second.
Motion second. This order be adopted. All in favor?
Aye.
Third communication dated December 13th, 2023 was received from His Honor the Mayor with the authorization to accept eligible grant share of funds provided under an earmark from State Rep Haggerty in the amount of $100,000. This is for the Massachusetts Downtown Initial Local Recovery Program. I'll make a motion that the communication be received, made part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communication. All in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion the order be adopted.
Second.
Motion second. This order be adopted. All in favor?
Aye.
A fourth communication was received on December 13th from His Honor the Mayor, with free cash appropriation. It's for the stabilization account for special education. I'll make a motion that the communication be received, made part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communication. All in favor?
Aye.
I'll make a motion that the matter be referred to the Committee on Finance.
Second.
Motion second that this matter be referred to the Committee on Finance. All in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is an order in the amount of $345,000 to be transferred from the unreserved fund balance to school security, Motorola radios. Make a motion that the communication be received, made part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communication, all in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion that the matter be referred to the Committee on Finance.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is an order that the amount of $800,000 be transferred as follows from the unreserved fund balance account, $800,000, to stabilization sped fund account, $800,000. Make a motion that the communication be received, made part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communication, all in favor?
Aye.
And I'll make a motion that the matter be referred to the Committee on Finance.
Motion second, this matter be referred to the Committee on Finance, all in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is an order that the amount of $37,500 be transferred as follows from the mayor's salary adjustment account to the mayor's salary account. Make a motion that the matter be referred to the Committee on Finance.
Second.
Motion second, this matter be referred to the Committee on Finance, all in favor?
Aye.
Under new petitions, a petition for renewal of a second-class motor vehicle sales license by following Central Automotive, 275 Salem Street. Make a motion that the matter be referred to the Committee on Public Safety and License.
Second.
Motion second, all in
On the
favor?
motion.
On the motion?
Are these the ones that came out? No, okay, I'm sorry.
No, these are new petitions.
Apologies.
No worries. Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is a petition by Fairfield Woburn Limited Partnership for a new flammable license for 7,056 gallons of Class 1A gasoline fuel stored in vehicle gas tanks at 316 New Boston Street. Make a motion that the matter be referred to a public hearing.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is a petition by NSTAR Electric Company doing business as Eversource Energy for a grant of location to install one new joint-owned pole 591/25A, approximately 117 feet south of pole 591-26 on Commerce Way. Make a motion the matter be referred to a public hearing.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is a petition by Madison Woburn Holding LLC for modification of special permit under Section 5.1 subsection 20A, Section 5.1 subsection 29, and Section 5.1 Note 16 to allow for fast food restaurant and for an amended site plan for previously issued special permit at 369 Washington Street. Make a motion that we refer that to a public hearing.
Second.
Motion second that this matter be referred to a public hearing, all in favor?
Aye.
Under public hearings, next item on the agenda is a petition by NSTAR Electric Company doing business as Eversource Energy for a grant of location to install one new joint-owned pole 612-4A, approximately 470 feet west of Commerce Way on one new hip guy, approximately 37 feet east of pole 612-5 on Atlantic Avenue. Communication dated December 18th, 2023 was received from J. Duran, Woburn DBW Superintendent. Make a motion that we receive that communication, make it part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communication, all in favor?
Aye.
Hi,
Good
good evening. Jackie Duffy, NSTAR Electric. We would like to install a new pole on Atlantic Ave. The purpose of this pole is to provide service to a solar farm at 134 Commerce Way. We have read all Jay's recommendations, and we are in our agreement with all of them.
Very good. Any comments or questions? Seeing none.
Motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
Motion second, to open the public hearing, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Is there anyone here tonight who would like to speak to the petition by NSTAR Electric, DBA Eversource, regarding the grant of location, the joint-owned pole, Commerce Way, Atlantic Avenue area?
I'll make a motion that we close the public hearing and grant, and approve the grant of location, subject to the conditions as outlined in the DPW Superintendent's communication dated December 18th, 2023.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Merry
Jackie.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Christmas.
Jackie. Christmas, Jackie.
Next item on the agenda
Merry
is a petition by PDC Reno LV PHSX LPIV LLC, commonly known as the Tesla Project, for the special permit pursuant to Section 5.145 and 12.2.4 of the Woburn zoning ordinance to allow for the sale of automobiles, trucks, trailers, motorcycles, including accessory repair and storage facilities, and two, construction of a new building approximately 50,500 square feet in gross floor area at 399 Washington Street. Communication dated December 13th, 2023 was received for Attorney Tabi for the petitioner, requesting a continuance until January 16th. I'll make a motion the communications be received and made part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communication, all in favor?
Aye. Make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
Motion second, to open the public hearing, all in favor?
Aye.
Is there anyone here tonight who would like to speak to the petition PDC Reno for a special permit? This is regarding the Tesla project, 399 Washington Street. Anyone like to be heard?
I'll make a motion that the public hearing be continued to the regular meeting of the council on January 16th.
Second.
Motion second, this matter be referred to our meeting on January 16, 2024. Public hearing be continued. All in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is a petition by Highland at Vale Condominium for a new and flammable license for 640 gallons of Class 1A gasoline fuel stored in vehicle gas tanks at Building Number 1, 2 Stratton Drive.
For the record, Joseph Tabby here on behalf of the applicant. Is it possible to take all three of these collectively?
I'll make a motion that we take all three of the Highland petitions collectively.
Second.
Motion second that we take the next three matters on the agenda regarding Highland at Vale collectively. All in favor? Aye.
Okay, thank you. So we've filed three separate and flammable license applications for the, I think, three four-story buildings at the Vale under construction by Pulte. Building 1, which is now known as 2 Stratton Drive, will have 4 vehicles parked in the garage. And the fire department uses an average of 16 gallons per vehicle. That'd be 640 gallons. Building 2, which is known as 4 Stratton Drive, same thing, 40 vehicles, 640 gallons. Building 3 is known as 6 Stratton Drive. That will have 50 vehicles, 800 gallons. Each application was reviewed by the fire department and signed off by Fire Chief Clark Kenton. So everything is in order, and I would ask approval of all three applications.
Any comments or questions at this time?
Make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
Motion second, open the public hearing. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Is there anyone here tonight who would like to speak to either of the three petitions that we've taken collectively regarding the Highland at Vale inflammable license requests?
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing and that the 3 inflammable licenses be granted.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is a petition by NSTAR Electric Company doing business as Eversource Energy for grant of location to install 1 new joint-owned pole approximately 116 feet across from private property pole 591-25A on Commerce Way. A communication dated December 12, 2023 was received from Emmy McSweeney, right-of-way clerk for NSTAR doing business as Eversource. The letter requests to withdraw the petition due to the fact that there was some incorrect descriptions in the petition itself. Make a motion that communication be received and made part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communications, all in favor?
Aye.
I'll make a motion that we open the public hearing.
Second.
Motion second to open the public hearing, all in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone here tonight who would like to speak on the petition by NSTAR Electric, DBA Eversource, for grant of location regarding a new joint-owned pole on Commerce Way?
I'll make a motion that we close the public hearing and grant the leave to withdraw without prejudice.
Second.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor? Aye.
Next item on the agenda is a petition by Chick-fil-A for special permit to allow for the following pursuant to Woburn zoning, Section 91, fast food restaurant pursuant to Section 5.1, subsection 29, 2, alteration of the existing non-conforming structure to allow for a new structure as shown as a site plan pursuant to Section 7.3, and 3, parking requirements to be met on a separate lot as shown on site plan pursuant to Section 8.3.1 at 17 Commerce Way. A committee report was received, ought not to pass. Further communication dated December 19th was received from Joseph A. Tarby, the attorney for the petitioner, requesting to withdraw without prejudice. Make a motion that we receive that communication and make it part of the permanent record.
Second.
Motion second on the communication, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, for the record, Joseph Tabby on behalf of Chick-fil-A Incorporated. After last Tuesday's meeting, it was clear what the decision of the council was, so we'll file the request for leave to withdraw without prejudice of this special permit petition.
Any comments or questions?
Make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
Motion second to open the public hearing, all in favor?
Aye.
Is there anyone here tonight who would like to speak on the petition by Chick-fil-A Inc. Regarding a special permit at 17 Commerce Way?
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Motion second to close the public hearing, all in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion the matter be given leave to withdraw without prejudice.
Second.
Motion is second that the matter be given leave to withdraw without prejudice. All in favor?
Aye.
On the agenda, there is no unfinished business from previous meetings. Under committee reports, ordinance, charter, and rules, an order amending Woburn Municipal Code Title III, Section 3-25, subsection E, to increase the senior citizen property tax work-off program from $1,500 to $2,000. A committee report was received, ought to pass. I'll make a motion that the committee report be adopted.
Second.
Motion second, the committee report be adopted. All in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda, on the order amending Woburn Municipal Code Title II, Article 3, Section 2-12A, by deleting mayor clerical assistants and replace with assistant to the mayor for community outreach. A committee report was received, ought to pass. Make a motion that the committee report be adopted.
Second.
Motion second, the committee report be adopted. All in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is an order amending Woburn Municipal Code Title II, Article 28, Section 2-180, by establishing the base salary of the assistant to the mayor for community outreach. A committee report was received, ought to pass. I'll make a motion that the committee report be adopted.
Second.
Motion second, the committee report be adopted. All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion to suspend the rules and pull the items from the Public Safety and License Committee.
Is there a second? Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Madam Clerk, do we have those particular items? The pending licenses in public safety and license?
Yeah, the
Can look it
pending,
up.
I don't have, give me a minute. I can-
I can look it up one.
1 minute.
Petitions for renewal of first-class motor vehicle licenses by the following: Gordon Colonial, Inc., 201 Cambridge Road, Northeast Tree, Inc., 62 Holton Street. A committee report was received, ought to pass. Make a motion that the committee report be adopted.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
On the agenda are petitions for renewal of second-class motor vehicle sales licenses by the following: Anchor Auto Sales, Inc., 3 Breed Ave, Murray Enterprises, Inc., 89 Wynn Street, JFSO Auto Sales LLC, 84-86 Wynn Street, McSheffrey's SE LLC, doing business as McSheffrey's of the South End, 75 Main Street, Tracy M. Batten, doing business as Tracy's Auto Sales, 62R Wynn Street, George's Auto Body of Woburn, Inc., 19 Jefferson Avenue, number C, Montvale Auto Care, 317 Montvale Avenue, and Capello's Auto Service, Inc., 22 Wynn Street. A committee report was received, ought to pass. I'll make a motion that the committee report be adopted.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Those are the only items? Okay. Following the agenda, there's no citizens' participation, communications, appointments, or motions, orders. Before we do adjourn, if I could just have a moment of personal privilege. This is my last meeting as a member of the council. I'd just like to say thank you all very much. Thank you to the voters and the residents of Woburn for your trust, the honor and the privilege of serving as a councilor at large for the past 10 years. Thank you to my fellow council members. It's been a pleasure. And thank you, of course, for the honor of serving as your president for the last 2 years. I appreciate it very much. I've enjoyed working with each and every one of you. Also enjoyed working with those who were on the council during my tenure. I wish the very best to all of you, including our newest council members, Councilor Toro, Council Papalato. If there's anything I can do to assist you going forward, I'm more than happy to do so. Of course, I'm also grateful to the residents and voters of Woburn for their support as I embark on my next adventure, one floor up. And I look forward to a strong, productive relationship with this council. I consider you friends, respected colleagues, and I think we can work very well together. I'm really looking forward to it. So I thank you very much for everything you've done for me, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you. Council.
President Concanon. President Concanon, may I also ask for a moment of personal privilege?
You may, but Councilor Gately is waving furiously. Councilor Gately.
Am I here?
Hold on 1 second, Dick. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, please. Let's defer to Councilor Mercer Bruin. at this moment.
All right. So, President Concanon, Mayor-elect Concanon, and as I have known you since 7th grade at the Kennedy Junior High School, Michael Concanon, on behalf of the council, and everybody will have an opportunity to speak. Thank you. It has been a privilege to serve with you and work with you, and I'm very excited to see what happens upstairs. And I know we're going to have some fun debates down here.
Look forward to it.
And as we always have, right, for the last 10 years. So, Michael,
Thank
thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now
Mike.
let all these other people talk.
Thank you. Very nice.
Pick up my microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, they don't let you take the other one.
No, I have to leave this one behind, but I do get one. Thank you, Darlene, that's very nice.
I'm sure everyone would like to say something if we have the time, Mike.
Certainly. Councilor DeMambro, this is awkward.
Recognize me.
President Concanon, I wish you well upstairs in your new position. You were my first handshake when I pulled papers 2 years ago. I appreciate everything you've done for me, all your support, all your encouragement, your words of advice, wisdom, keeping me grounded. I appreciate everything you've done. You've done a remarkable job for not only the city council and all of us councilors. You've helped throughout the years. You've been a great service to the city of Woburn, and I'm sure that will continue as your role as mayor. I wish you well, and anything I can do to help you, please let me know, and whatever we can do in Ward 6 to help you out. I greatly appreciate your friendship and you as president and as well as mayor of the city of Woburn. Thank you.
Thanks, Lou.
Well, the time has come that you move on to bigger and better things. And I sit here and I remember the first time I formally shook your hand. I was campaigning, and it was a hot summer day, and you were trimming your bushes. And I introduced myself, and I told you I didn't want to interrupt you because it never bothered me and hard at work, and you were gracious enough to give me a couple minutes of your time. Albeit, I do remember it was the typical state police up and down checking me out. And our relationship has come a long way since then. You've been a great leader, a great mentor, and you just make sure that you're there, available. When things get difficult, there's no rash decisions. They're well thought out. And it's just been a pleasure to serve with you, and I know you'll do great, and I wish you the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
Mr. President, I just wanted to thank you. When I was appointed to this council, you welcomed me with open arms and have been a mentor ever since, entrusting me to serve as the chair of the Ordinance, Charter, and Rules Committee as a first-time member. I really appreciated the trust that you showed me. I look forward to working with you and fostering our working relationship and moving forward in the city of Woburn. And I thank you for always having a measured approach, looking at all angles, and making every effort we could to find a sensible solution that addressed all the concerns that faced us. So I appreciate that, and I look forward to working with you as mayor.
Thank you.
I don't know what else there is to say, Mike. Pretty much everybody else has summed it up, but I want to thank you for your friendship, your support, and everything that you've done for not only the citizens of Woburn, citizens of the Commonwealth, while you've served as state police officer. Thank you again. I look forward to working with you in the future in your new role, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Chuck.
Mike, thank you. 8 years I've been on the city council with you.
Yep.
You beat me, Darlene. I met Mike in the band a little bit later than 7th grade. But yeah, no, it's really been wonderful, and I'm glad you're going up there because I think that we'll be able to do great things, and the council will be able to work together, which will be really nice. And so yeah, good luck. I don't think you're going too far away. You're only going upstairs.
Thank you, Joanne.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Michael, thank you for your support, not just in this chambers, but over my entire career. You've been a friend and mentor of mine, and a guiding light to get me through my career as a police officer. And I always looked up to you. I appreciate that. In this role, I continue to do so, and I look forward to working with you upstairs. But thank you for 4 decades.
Thank you, Bob.
Mike, I was thrilled when you and I started talking about you running for mayor. I was very thrilled. I could not wait to hear the end result. And the day that you announced you were running for mayor, I saw this big light come over the city of Woburn. And the light was you. You're a great man. You're honest. You've nothing but integrity. You're going to do well here in the city of Woburn. You're going to do well with this city council. This is a great city council, even though I'm not on it any longer. It still has its merits.
Yes.
You know? Well, you're going to do well, Mr. Mayor. Anytime you need maybe some advice or questions about something, utilities in the city, do not hesitate to get a hold of me or I'll get a hold of you.
Thank you,
You're
Dick.
going to do well.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And with that, I'd like to take a second moment of personal privilege to honor and recognize outgoing Councilor Gately. Talk about big shoes to fill. I was thinking about it the last month or two. And what I keep coming back to, I'm not sure there's anybody in the city who really understands what's going on underground in this city as well as Dickie. And that knowledge and experience and wisdom has been invaluable during my time on the council. We always turn to Dickie with those questions, and he always has the answer. I'll also say he has a pretty good handle on what's going on above ground in the city as well. It's been an honor, Dickie, to work with you. I've learned a lot from you, and not just how you handle council business, but how you handle what life throws at you. Tremendous respect for the way you've been able to just deal with what's happening in life. You're someone I look up to quite a bit. I consider you a true friend. You've always had my back, and I'm just very proud of your service and proud to have served with you. I wish you the very best going forward. The council does have a plaque that I'd like to present to you now. Richard F. Gately Jr., Woburn City Council, Council Award 2 from 2006 to 2023. That's pretty impressive. In recognition of his service to the city of Woburn, I'd like to present this to Dickie on behalf of the council, and I'd also ask if Lou and Jeff and Joe can retire to the next room and bring back in another gift for Dickie, so. Behalf of the council, Dickie, please hang that in a place of pride.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wow.
Stand by for 1 second.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
Folks at home, stand by.
Thank you, one and all.
Hold on 1 minute.
Gotta stand, yeah.
Stand.
Okay. So I stand now?
No, a minute.
Oh, they're coming through the back.
What the hell are they doing? Give me a wheelchair? Got a rocking chair?
Dickie, we didn't get a rocking chair because we didn't know whether you could balance.
Not rocking one.
That's beautiful.
Put it up there so I can sit.
Bring this right out.
Thank you. Yeah, let me go out. I want to come right out.
How's it feel?
Why don't you sit there and listen to some words of praise from your fellow councils, okay? Okay. Council DeMambro.
Yes, sir.
If you have some,
Dickie, I want to thank you for your decades of service for the city of Woburn, first off. It blows my mind every single time we ask you a question and you know about the underground utilities that you installed 30 years ago, 25 years ago. Hell, some of the people in charge actually call you to this day and ask you, you wouldn't happen to know where that was, will you? And you still have the answers. I want to thank you for all your guidance, your support, your friendship since I've been on the council. You have been a mentor of mine. I appreciate everything that you've done for me. I ask God every single night if I can be as good as you on the city council. Give me the power and the strength, because that's how much, I value, who you are as a man and what you've done for the city and the council. I appreciate everything. I wish you well. I wish you a happy retirement. God bless you, my friend.
Thank you, Lou. Thank you very much. You're going to do great on the city council. You're doing great now. And I hope you can do even greater in the future.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's been an honor.
Darlene?
I got to.
So, Dick. Well, we were elected to this council together a long time ago. Feels like yesterday. It's me and you and Charlie Doherty and Ray Poe and Jim Dwyer. And I'll never forget that first meeting that we all went out together. The power of 4, I think we had our block. Remember that conversation? We had our block. We did some great work together under your guidance. The work that you championed for the water and the issues that we had in the city will go down in infamy. Those meetings with people coming in here with brown water, and you would not let up. And that's just one example of many, many, many things that we faced over the years. And when we were on the same side, boy, was it fun. And when we weren't on the same side, it was still fun because we left, our ratings went up on TV, I think, and we'd leave here always, always, still friends. And I thank you for everything. I'm going to miss you dearly, so you better come visit.
We did a lot of great things together. We didn't agree all the time, but when we didn't agree, we actually were agreeing. It all worked out.
Always.
We did a lot for this city, the city council and the previous mayors. And I'll never forget what we've done. And I can't thank you enough for being on my side a lot of those times.
I'm so grateful for the work you did here, Dickie, and you're an inspiration, my friend.
Thank you. Jeff?
Dickie, you set the bar for city council way high. We all look at that, and we look at the years you put in, the work you put in, and every day we all have to say, we've got to reach and try to do as well as Dickie has done. You just have the knack, whether you're debating with a counselor that's an attorney that's putting a petition forward you don't agree on, you're the best, but at the same token, you're able to walk down to Woburn Center and say hello to every common person and every working guy out there. That's a talent. You're everybody's guy, and I would even go out to say you're Woburn's big brother, because that's how you've been to me, a big brother. We have a bond, Dickie. You've been a good friend, and I wish you the best in retirement, and I'm here to say I love you. Thank you.
I love you too, and thank you very much. You're a great man. You do a lot for this city. And please stay on the city council as long as you can.
Thank you.
Thank you. Joe?
Councilor Gately. Special permits in the city of Woburn have had your buck stops here for over the last decade. All right? And it's that same tenacity in life and resilience that you've shown. that you've shown also working for the people of Ward 2 in Woburn. Early on in my political career, Dickie and I really didn't know each other that well. And as I kind of moved up a little and got on the council, I thought back to a moment that really, you really get to know somebody when you see them show the emotion. And it was the first time I saw Dickie show emotion was at the Relay for Life. He gave a speech as a survivor, and I was giving a speech as a caregiver after my mother had passed. And I think from that moment on, I knew what type of person Dick Gately was, and the commitment he had to community, and the love he had for everybody out there supporting our community in many different ways. So Dickie, it's been an honor to work with you, to learn from you, and I extend my best wishes of health and happiness in your retirement.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe.
Good luck to you. As council, you'll do a great job.
Thank you.
Someday you might be sitting up there.
Who knows?
Give me at least one full term,
I'm
would you
running out of-
please?
I'm running out of hairline for that.
Someday they'll say we're here.
Okay, how about Chuck?
Dick, I want to thank you, first of all, for your friendship. You've always had my back, even from the first time when I ran for city council at the age of 18. You told me, even though I didn't win that time, you said, eventually I'll be up there. And I'm glad to say I've served with you for the past 2 years, and it's been an honor. With the amount of I don't know, just your knowledge that you have working of everything in this city is unbelievable. You're a true inspiration to all of us. Even when I was before I was elected, when I was on the water committee, working with you, as Darlene alluded to, we worked on the infiltration and inflow problems, the relining replacement of all the pipes in the south end, the dirty water complaints. That all stopped thanks to you and all your hard work. And I want to say thank you very much for all your help and support over the years. Feel free to reach out to me, seeing as though now I'm your city councilor. And I look forward to speaking with you of any issues that I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Chuck. Chuck, your persistence has overwhelmed me for all those years. Go for elections, and you wouldn't come out very well on some of these elections. You kept going and going and going. I talked to your father, I talked to your mother numerous times, and I was hoping, after you was praying, that you would win an election, and you did. You know, and you deserved it, because you're a hard worker.
Thank you.
You proved it here on the city council since you've been here. So, I was hoping to get on here before that, but it didn't work out. But you are a good city councilor, and I hope you stay on for a while.
Thank you.
Tell your mom I said hi.
I will. I'm
Thanks,
sure
Chuck.
she's watching you right now.
Thanks, Chuck. Joanne?
Oh, Dick, I wish you weren't retiring. When I heard that you were going to retire, I understood, of course. But my first thought was, how is this going to be possible? I have learned so much from you. Your knowledge of the city and your knowledge, once again, of the underground, not only the underground workings of the city, but even on top, everything that's gone on. I have really needed to tap into that knowledge, and you were always there. And what's really been great when I first came on the council, we really had some of the bigger projects coming to the Woburn Village area, the old Woburn Mall. And, we stood together to get some of these units down. At first they wanted 450, and we just stood strong, and you were always right there. And, we were like, no, we're not going to go with that many. And your strength and your dedication, and you were always there helping me, and I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to miss you terribly on this council. I really do wish you weren't leaving. But thank you for everything.
Thank you, Joanne. Thank you very much. You're great in the city council. And I'm gonna say this out loud, so everybody hears it. I love your husband.
I do too, but thank you. Yeah.
left us.
Yeah.
It was a shock. And he was such a precise person.
Mhm.
And if you had any problem at all, he'd find a way to fix it.
That's right.
Everybody here is doing a good job, Lindsay's doing a good job, but Billy was a friend of mine. And every time I come into the hall, I'm seeing his face. You know, I miss him. Joanne, you're a lucky woman to have a husband like him, but he's a great guy.
Yes, he is the best, honestly. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Joanne. Bob?
Dickie, thanks for sharing the hot corner for the last 5 years. It's been fun. I go back to you being a real leader, and the story I'm going to tell we've talked about before, up at Atlantic Ave and Commerce Way when that was nothing but a dirt pile, and they were putting in that box conduit, and you're at the bottom of the ditch with a shovel. You're in charge of the project. You should be up there with blueprints, and you're there digging, leading from the front, and that's the way you've lived your life, and that's the way you've served the council, and that's the way you've served the city. A friend, a mentor, and we go back a long way, brother.
You've always been a friend, a lot of years. And I remember those days up there in Commerce Way, getting in that box culvert.
I even know what to call it. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I usually call it a hole in the ground with the pipe.
And a snake met me. And he wasn't a happy camper. Chased my ass right out. So I sent Wally Carter down there to get him out.
Thank you for all you've done, Dickie. I'm going to miss you.
Pleasure knowing you. Like I said to everybody, when you were in the council, if you ever have a question about anything that I can help you with, I'm always around. I'm always there. I won't disappoint you. If I can't figure it out, I will. I thank everybody here, my family, my friends, you know, thank you all very much. I love working for the city all those years. We all got a lot accomplished. The water tanks and all the drainage problems fixed and the water loops and the hydrants. When I come on the city of Woburn, onto the DPW water department, there was over 200 hydrants out of service still from the blizzard of '78. And I got on there in 1991. So I started immediately, I started immediately fixing hydrants. And for a year and a half, almost 2 years, we got most of them fixed. I think it was 3 or 4 we couldn't fix because they were broken. We couldn't get the parts. I'll never forget the day that Bob Ellison walked up to me, he gave me a list, and he goes, here's what you're gonna be doing. No tools, no truck. Here's what you're gonna be doing. Go fix these hydrants, will you? And I did. And I took a couple of guys with me that knew nothing about hydrants. And when I left down there, they were the best at fixing hydrants. They were good guys, and they learned that. And I appreciate it all. I want to thank everybody that put up with me, because I had some bad times too. A couple snowstorms, I don't want to talk about those. I took over 93, it was snow. The vice superintendent had just quit. And I went down and started snowing all night, Norman McIntosh, behind his desk. I said, Norman, give me a list of contractors that you have. He gave me a piece of paper with 6 names on it. I said, 6? I said, you should have 100 contractors over here. He said, no, they come in when they feel like it, and there was animosity, and they didn't show up because the money wasn't right enough. It took me a year to straighten it out, but we come from the worst and over the year to the best. I was told that by every city and town around us, that Woburn was the best plowed and maintained streets in snowstorms that they ever seen. And I was proud of that. I'm proud of the boys who did that. And rather than not here today, I still have to applaud them.
We have one more person that would like to say something. President Concanon, would you like to say something?
Well, Dickie, your impact in the city is second to none. Your impact on the council, I'd say the same. I will admit there have been a couple of times when I held my breath, When I called on you, I wasn't exactly sure what you might say or how you might say it. I'll say you never disappointed me, but you always made me proud as well. So it's been an honor and a privilege to work with you. I know you're not really going anywhere. You're going to be around. I expect to receive phone calls from you quite frequently. I'll always take them. I'll always entertain your suggestions and your advice. And on behalf of the entire council and the entire city of Woburn, we extend our very best wishes to you and your family on your retirement, finally. And we hope you get some good luck in the health department. You get to enjoy your time, and we send you off with our very best. So as you return to your chair on the council here, so I can entertain your motion to adjourn, I'd like to invite everybody to please rise on behalf of Councilor Gately. Well, Bob's going to help you out, because we can't adjourn until you give us a motion.
Thank you.
I need your motion, Councilor Gately.
My next motion will be, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
So the chair recognizes Councilor Gately from Ward 2 with the motion to adjourn. There is a second. All in favor? Aye. We're adjourned.
Make it so.
Make it-
Should have put that on the chair.